What's going on, my pretty pandas? It's your huggable hipster here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, the game that I'm pretty sure it's going to terrify me, but I'm not entirely sure yet because it still seems really cute and innocent and cuddly and fun and adorable. Should I show my poem to next? Let's go with Netsuke. We're going to be feisty up in here. It's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad, it just doesn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Ugh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not to say that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Da, 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 da. Yeah? I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't? Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! It's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Learn something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's a part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people. When I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a hipster poem.
Oh, say Yuri.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Yes, Sayori. Just all the feelings. All the feelings. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Well, of course.
I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, hipster. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
Oh, that's kind of mean.
Trying to do things like this for other people, that's something that only good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason why I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah? And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub my sleepy from my eyes.
Oh, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Okay.
Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day?
I can't do this voice.
I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori is me. But you kind of have to see like the underlying tones of depression you got here. Like if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. Kind of twisted. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Ooh, that sounds really good right now. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
That was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Let's see. Okay, so the last one we have to read is Yuri's. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ooh, burn. No, did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in a new writer is that they try to make their style very deliberate, which is true. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. This is exactly what we learned in creative writing. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Yeah, because you have to pick on one thing and then focus it and then hone in on that, and then you're gonna get something solid. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes, leading by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Netsuke can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Netsuke. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstand the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. Ooh, I like that line! I bathe. Calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, I like that. That's sweet. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. It actually did take me a minute to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. I actually don't read script often. Oh, shush! Phone! I'm trying to do the Doki Doki! Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, hipster. Really? You totally missed the point. But remember that the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. And just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, so what's gonna happen next? Phew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me from my mediocre writing abilities. Oh, I've been there, bud, trust me. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Netsuke. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Huh?
Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Oh, come on now, you freaking hater. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Hipster did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Hipster liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Oh god. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Hipster appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Hipster started showing up.
Oh, that's great.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like finding you guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Hipster, she is just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true.
She started it. She started it like totes. Oh my god, Tiffany. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that symbol writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Actually, that's... Sometimes you're supposed to have to figure it out. Explain that to her, Hipster. Wait. There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Thank you. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Hipster? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh god, okay. I agree with Yuri. If I'm just gonna go objectively, I agree with Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all.
Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. Yuri. Huh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting the feeling into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened whenever you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that at all. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Ugh. Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant, only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to. It'll spare me for having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash. Natsuki... She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, hipster. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of the club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Netsuke said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. You mean the boobies? What thing did Netsuke say? You really want to force it out of her, dude. I'm going to make some tea. Oh, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Gosh, this is getting intense. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Hipster, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing getting to talk about it with everybody. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Hipster, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Hee hee! Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Aw, that's cute. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Netsuke, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Ah, phew! You know, hipster, it's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Ugh, friend-zoned. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I think we are going to save it here and pick up in the next episode, because we just, like, it is going down. I mean, I like Netsuke, but man, that booby thing went too far. This is such a cute game. I love it so much. I can't wait to see what goes into it more and how much more in-depth it gets. But if you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe right over here. And if you guys want to see anything else I've ever done, please be sure to click or tap right over here. And also click the bell for notifications, because I make videos every damn day. Stay casually nerdy, you guys, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Peace.